My God, I hate drugs.
Yung pong papatulan lahat ng mga tao na gustong mag-divide dun sa mga taga-suporta ng ating Pangulo. Minsan we reserve the right to criticize the President's actions as well as the President's cabinet. We do it not because we don't like the President or his people, but we do it because we want the best for our country. Nakikita natin, pag may pagkakamali sila, i-call out natin yon. Minsan, merong hindi nakaka-recover from that, but there is always a way to recover. If somebody has done something wrong, at hindi naman sila tinanggal ng Pangulo, then either double up your efforts in your job, or apologize if an apology is necessary or it is called for. Not every situation calls for an apology. Not every situation calls for a need to make a statement to people. Pero tayo, every situation requires us to monitor our public officials and to criticize when criticism is necessary. So, sabi ni June, kaya ang possible solution ng Presidente to solve crimes kahit meron ng state of emergency, hindi po pwedeng martial law? Hindi po kasi there has to be such lawless violence that will require the military to step in. So kung nag-declare si Marcos ng martial law, for instance, all over the country, yung lawless violence noon is because, yun nga, like binomba ang meeting de avance ng Liberal Party, inambush si Defense Minister Enrile. So, yung mga ganong klase na talagang, already flying in the face of law and order. So, wala po kasi tayong nakikitang ganyan, which is why the President is not even bothering to explore declaring martial law all over the country. Doon lang po kung saan kailangan. Sabi ni John, I really enjoy it when you have Sas as a guest in Karambora, pero lagi siyang tinitira ni TP. Style naman po kasi ni TP yun, and sanay na po si Sas. Sabi ni Romeo, I just want to ask, before me, sinabi ni Sir Faldon na may binigay si Miss Amy Marcos na box na may laman na, don't really know if true, kay Trillanes nung nakadetain siya. I love Miss Amy, I don't know why, bakit nasabi ni Sir Faldon. That's during the time na galit siya, nagsasalita ng election time. Well, I heard the story also from former Commissioner Faldon. At the time kasi, he was my client and he was a captain in the Marines. So, according to Captain Nick, Miss Marcos visited Sunny and the other Magdalo in jail. And may dala siyang cake box. And inside the cake was something like 2 million pesos. Really, it was support. I don't think Nick Faldon was saying anything bad against Mrs. Marcos or Miss Marcos. What he was saying is that Trillanes accepted money. Yan. Sabi ni Jordan, may bago na namang video si Chris. Di yata titigil. Huwag na po natin pag-usapan si Chris. Okay, bye, Inday. Enjoy the rest of your day also. Okay, last 2 questions, medyo mahaba-haba na po to. Sabi ni Jade, nakita ko na pala yan. Sabi ni Charlie, bakit wala po tayong National Soldiers Day para sa ating dedicated army for the sake of mga families nila? Kasi po, bawat branch of service may day po sila. Like itong sa Marines, kakatapos lang po. Meron din pong day para sa army, meron din day pa nga for yung mga elite groups ng mga branches of service. Katulad ng sa Scout Rangers, may Scout Rangers Day. Meron pong ganon. For example, tapos meron po silang mga homecomings, ganon. So, dati sa Air Force, umuwi kami every May 2, if I'm not mistaken, for the reunion dun sa Air Force, sa flying school dun sa Lipa. So, may mga ganyan. Is there an AFP day? Meron din po. Pero iba po kasi yung pag-celebrate ay usually parade in review doon po sa Camp Aguinaldo in various areas. So, meron naman po. Meron din po tayong mga Veterans Day. So, sabi ni Yashi, sabi ni Chris, utang natin sa ama niyang kalayaan. Anong kalayaan po tinutukoy niya? Let's kumbaga, factual naman that Ninoy Aquino came home and that he was killed when he came home. And ang pag-characterize po at the time, we called them the opposition, the people who were opposed to Marcos, they characterized this as a sacrifice for the country. So, they say that Ninoy came home in order to, to further the cause of the opposition and to check the excesses of Marcos. So, yun ang sinusundan na narrative ni Chris. Para sa akin kasi, since it's her father, we should not really expect her to be objective. Diba? Hindi naman historian si Chris. Anak siya ni Ninoy. So, hindi siya talaga magiging objective yan. Partisan yan. Kung pwede niya na ring sabihin na biased. O, sige, biased. But, dahil anak siya. So, of course, she will say good things about her dad. Of course, she will be opposed against bad things said about her dad. Wag na po natin siyang at kumbaga, wag na tayo magugulat, and two, tanggapin natin that will always be her opinion, even if the opinion is unsupported by fact. I'm saying even if, I'm not saying that her opinion is unsupported by fact. Ganun lang yun. Para sa akin kasi, we shouldn't get mad. Kasi pag nagagalit tayo, binibigyan po natin ng pansin. Pag binibigyan natin ng pansin, kung totoo nga yung sinasabi nila that is what she wants, that what she wants is attention, then what we're doing is wrong. Diba? We should not encourage that kind of behavior, and we encourage it whenever we give her the kind of attention that she's seeking. So let's not do that. Guys, huwag niyong patulan yung troll. Sabi ni Arnie, may action po ba ang DFA sa protesta ng mga mangingisda? Hindi pa po natin nakukuha yung mga details about dito sa mga mangingisda. But I understand that the DFA did file a protest about it. So, may government action. Let's see ha, ang gagawin ko is on Monday, papatalakay natin sa Karambola. Abangan niyo po. Sabi ni Herbert, sa napakadaming kaalaman na binahagi ninyo, salamat po. Gid, blessings po sa inyo at sa family nyo, sa inyo rin. Okay, last question. Sinong may gusto ng last question? Wala akong makita. Dead mahina lang ni Cristeta. Talang si Cristeta, tinopak siya, ganyang mga Pebrero katulad ko. Ay, bakit February ka din ba? Sabi nila pag February, ay, ang ate ko kasi February, tsaka yung isa kong anak, so hindi ko sasabihin na kulong ko lang yung mga yan. So, one last question. Hahanap ko na lang yung iba. Sana may amendment na sa batas na naipasa ni Senator Kiko. This is a good one. Okay, one last, bago tayo magpaalam. The Juvenile Delinquency Act, in theory, had good intentions. Kasi pinoprotektahan natin ang mga bata at kinikilala natin. Kasi kung titignan ninyo yung mga batas natin, even pagka kulang sa age, ina-assume natin na hindi pa yan kayang magbigay ng consent. Kung tinitignan ang tingin ng batas natin, hindi pa kayang magbigay ng consent ang isang menor de edad, ibig sabihin, kahit yung consent na binibigay niya or yung will na ina-exercise niya dun sa pag-commit ng crime ay hindi rin pa lubos. Kumbaga, it's like giving consent to a crime, hindi pa sapat yung kaalaman ng bata. So, pinoprotektahan. Yun yung pakay ng Juvenile Delinquency Act. Ang problema po dito is yung pagkasulat, imbis na, normally kasi, pagka may Juvenile Delinquency Act yan, pagka yung bata nag-commit ng crime, hindi mo yan pauuwiin. Dadalhin mo yan sa Juvenile Detention Center. Kung malala yung ginawa nilang krimen, then i-detain yan. Kung paulit-ulit na nagko-commit ng krimen, i-detain yan. Ang difference lang is hindi siya ilalagay sa preso. Ilalagay siya dun sa juvenile facility. So, dun sa juvenile facility, doon, he or she is going to be treated as a child. Or as an adolescent, not as an adult. So, yun. Hindi na po natin, kumbaga, yun ang problema. Dun sa current Juvenile Delinquency Act, wala pong facilities para ihiwalay pa rin yung delinquent doon sa society. Kasi tayo din po na napapahamak when they commit crimes. Di ba pinoprotektahan natin ang society? Ang problema, is inuuwi ka agad. So, yun ang nagiging concern natin. Hindi po na-address yung problema at hindi pa rin napoprotektahan yung juvenile kasi magagamit sila ng sindikato. Hindi na-address ng gobyerno yung problema sa bahay kung bakit sila napapalaboy ay napupunta dun sa mga sindikato. The law makes things worse for the juvenile. Okay? So, yun. In the end, we really do need an amendment to the Juvenile Act kasi ang presidente na rin ang nagsabi. So, maraming salamat po dun sa mga matatalinong tanong at saka matatalinong komento. Yung hindi pa po nag-share, paki-share naman po. At yung mga hindi pa po nagla-like, please like and follow dun sa page natin. This will also be uploaded later on YouTube and you can also subscribe to that one. Doon sa recap lang natin ha. One, sa DFA, wala po silang updates on the passports. Hindi po natin tayo ina-update tungkol doon sa ina-address nila na problema. Pahabol daw si Gani, national ID status, hindi pa po na ipapasa. So, wala pa po kasi sa Senado eh. Okay, second, Juvenile Delinquency Act, yes, it needs to be amended. Third, death penalty. Yes, we need a well, hindi ako sang-ayon sa death penalty, but if we're going to have it, it should be really for heinous crimes and not just for drugs. And finally, ano yung isang tinalakay natin? Nakalimutan ko tuloy bigla. Sabi ni Ronald, nga pala yung Marines Bill, hindi pa po na ipapasa, kulang pa po yung dun sa House. Kailangan po yata ng technical working group. So, maraming salamat ulit dun sa pagtangkilik dito sa live natin. We were going to be doing this again very soon. Ang dami kasing nagagalit. Pinagalitan ako, sinasabi na bakit ang tagal since the last one. Wala po kasing signal ang globe doon sa amin. So, lumipat pa ako para makahuli ng signal. Maraming salamat po ulit sa pagtangkilik. At please, wag niyo pong papatulan yung mga may last, message. Sabi ni Jade, alam niyo po ba kung anong ginagawa actively ng PCOO to address this or misinformation about what Duterte is doing? Kasi alam natin sa mainstream, has been spinning news negatively, and I know Duterte does not care, but his marching order to the PCOO include doing nothing about it. No, the PCOO naman does something about it. They meron ang very active ang Facebook ng PCOO, and they're always doing Facebook Live about the activities of the president. But they're limited to giving factual matters. So really, when it comes to opinions or how to shed light or how to characterize a particular event or what the president said, that's really up to the commentators. And the primary commentators nowadays are really on social media. So, huwag po kayo magagalit sa PCOO kapag hindi po sila nagka-counter spin. Kasi ang directive ni Secretary Andanar is to be factual in giving information. So, if there are people who are going to make commentary or to characterize or to interpret things that the President is doing, then that is left to, programs like Karambola and to vloggers on Facebook. So, yan po yung hatian natin ng trabaho. I understand that many people feel that the PCOO is not doing enough. I think that the PCOO is doing a lot already. But if we want them to do better, we have to also be very specific about what we want to hear or see from them. Kasi nag-respond naman po ang PCOO. So, they always monitor the Facebook page. So, if you have suggestions, please go right ahead and don't feel shy about giving your suggestions. Kasi the PCOO always welcomes that. So, kung iniintay nyo pong okrayin ko yung PCOO, hindi ko po gagawin yun. Sabi ni Ronald Bravo, we need to bring back the death penalty to drug trafficking, plunder, and heinous crimes so the state can protect itself. Well, ako personally, hindi ako sang-ayon sa death penalty. Pero, kung magde-death penalty na rin lang tayo, I don't want it to be limited just to drugs. Tama si Ronald, I agree that there should be a death penalty for things like plunder if we're going to have a death penalty at all. Malaking debate po kasi yan, death penalty or no death penalty. Para sa akin, I think most people agree in reimposition of the death penalty. Hindi ako agree. Pero pagka ni-reimpose yan, it has to be for things like plunder. And yung mga heinous crimes, yung mga kidnapping kung saan namatay yung victim, kidnapping if the victim has also been raped, for the rape of children, yung mga ganon, para na para meron talagang strong statement yung estado, yung gobyerno, tayo against these crimes. Sabi ni Shikaina, pwede po ba mag-apply ng SSS kahit hindi ako Filipino citizen? Kailangan po Filipino citizen. Sabi ni Anton, anong say nyo sa appointment for passporting? Nag-comment na po tayo dyan. Sabi ni Ronald, kung gusto ng Pinas ng pension sa ating PNP at AFP, we need to check out the UK's or the USA's. I don't think it's a matter of not wanting it. It's a matter of setting up the law for it and the money. Sabi ni Vanny, fully operational na po bang OFW Bank? Hindi pa po. Hindi po nag-opening. At ano pong pwedeng ma-avail? Wala pa po tayo. In theory, open na po siya kasi nag-hire na po. Wala pa akong naririnig na nag-grand opening sila. But let me double check that ha. Don't rely on that yet. Sabi ni Jonathan, pwede po bang FOI yung backdoor trip ni Trillanes sa China? Yung FOI natin na EO is limited to the executive department. Legislative po si Trillanes. So, you can ask by requesting under the freedom of information, pero he can say no. Sabi ni Rowena, good government blog posted. Kailangan mag-subscribe para makita sa newsfeed. So, I really don't know what you're talking about. Yun lang po, at I hope everybody has a good weekend. Maraming salamat.